On July 29th, 2021, the NBA draft was filled with the usual jubilation where young stars were putting on caps, hugging their parents, and celebrating their lifelong dreams finally coming true. But midway through the first round, the entire arena fell completely silent. Commissioner Adam Silver stepped to the podium not to announce a trade or a franchise pick, but to fulfill a promise. Between the 14th and 15th overall selections, the NBA officially and ceremonially drafted 19-year-old Terrence Clarke into the National Basketball Association. Now, if you don't know about Terrence Clarke, in March of 2020, he was named McDonald's All-American at Brewster Academy. In November 2020, he debuted for Coach Cal at Kentucky. On March 19th in 2021, he declared for the 2021 NBA Draft. April 21st, 2021, he signed with LeBron James' Clutch Sports Group. April 22nd, 2021, the day after he signed with LeBron James' Clutch Sports Group, at around 2:10 p.m., he tragically passed away in a Los Angeles car crash. And on July 29th, 2021, he got drafted by the NBA in the first round. Terrence Clarke was a 6'7" guard with fluid athleticism, a smooth perimeter stroke, and an infectious, radiant smile that captivated Boston, Kentucky, and the entire grassroots basketball universe. He was a consensus 5-star recruit, a McDonald's All-American, and a guaranteed future NBA player. Just 3 months before draft night on April 22nd, 2021, Terrence had finished an intense pre-draft workout in Los Angeles alongside his Kentucky teammate and close friend BJ Boston. Less than an hour later, in a flash of shattered glass and tragic twists on a sunlit California street, Terrence was gone at just 19 years old. He never got to play an NBA Summer League game. He never got to sign his rookie contract or suit up in front of tens of thousands of fans. Yet his impact was so profound that the entire league ensured his name would forever be etched in NBA history. How did a kid from Boston overcome every obstacle to become one of the top prospects in the country? How did his tragic passing rock the basketball world from John Calipari to LeBron James to Jaylen Brown and to Jason Tatum? In this video, I'm going to be honoring the life, the game, the tragedy, and the immortal legacy of Terrence Clarke. And I know this might be a little bit different than some of my other videos, but I feel like this video is needed to be made. So make sure you like this video, subscribe, and turn notifications on because, as always, these videos take hours and hours to produce. And I post NBA videos daily, and I wouldn't want anybody to miss these videos. But other than that, let's get into this video. To understand who Terrence Clarke truly was, you have to understand where he came from. He was born on September 6th in 2001 in Boston, Massachusetts. Terrence grew up in a city rich with basketball tradition. Boston basketball players are built with a specific edge, tough, perimeter-oriented, and proud. Terrence carried the weight and pride of his hometown on his shoulders from the minute he picked up a basketball. He played for Todd Queries on the elite AAU circuit with expressions elite. Terrence quickly established himself as a national prodigy. If you look at his evolution across high school, at the River School, where he started his high school career displaying rare size and court vision for a perimeter guard. He transferred to prep powerhouse Brewster Academy in New Hampshire and led them to the 2019 National Prep Championship. In his senior season from 2019 to 2020, he averaged 18.3 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 3 assists per game, leading Brewster to a staggering 34-3 record before the pandemic cut the season short. In the class of 2020 for Terrence Clarke, he's a 5-star prospect ranked top 8 nationally by ESPN and 24/7 Sports. He's a McDonald's All-American selection in 2020. He was Sports Illustrated third-team All-American, and he reclassified, jumping from the 2021 class to the 2020 class to reach college earlier. Terrence wasn't just highly ranked, he was beloved by older NBA stars from New England area. Boston Celtics guard Jaylen Brown took Terrence under his wing early, becoming a mentor, older brother, and workout partner. Terrence possessed a charisma that naturally drew people toward him, an infectious energy that made everyone in the gym root for his success. On September 14th, 2019, Terrence made a decision that sent shockwaves through college recruiting. He committed to John Calipari and the University of Kentucky Wildcats, while reclassifying into the 2020 recruiting class to enter college just a year earlier. Entering Lexington as a projected lottery pick, expectations were sky high, and in his collegiate debut on November 25th, 2020, against Morehead State, Terrence gave Big Blue Nation a glimpse of his ceiling. He scored 12 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. On December 6th, 2020, versus the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, he had a career-high 22 points. He shot 3 for 4 from three-point range with 3 assists, and he just had an unstoppable mid-range pull-up game, and his floor vision was absolutely incredible. Terrence put on an absolute shot-making clinic, scoring a career-high 22 points. He showed off the exact skill set that had NBA scouts drooling, which was just a rapid first step, fluid pull-up shooting, and a transition game built for the modern, fast-paced NBA. However, adversity did strike shortly after. Terrence suffered a severe right leg or an ankle injury that sidelined him for most of the Kentucky season. He was limited to just 8 games total. While many prospective lottery picks would have opted to sit out for the remainder of the year to protect their draft stock, Terrence worked tirelessly in physical therapy just to return for one final game in the SEC tournament against Mississippi State, showing his relentless passion for the game of basketball and for his teammates and just his team as a whole. In March 2021, Terrence officially declared for the 2021 NBA draft, forgoing his remaining college eligibility. He moved to LA to begin intense pre-draft training. On April 21st, 2021, Terrence reached a milestone every aspiring basketball player dreams of. He officially signed with Clutch Sports Groups, the high-profile agency representing LeBron James and Anthony Davis, which was led by Rich Paul. He was less than 3 months away from achieving his dream. The next day, on Thursday afternoon, Terrence completed a rigorous pre-draft workout alongside his close friend and Kentucky teammate B.J. Boston. They left the gym in separate vehicles, heading back to their residences. At approximately 2:10 p.m. Pacific Time, Terrence was driving a Genesis G80 traveling southbound on Winnetka Avenue in the San Fernando Valley. According to Los Angeles Police Department reports, Terrence's vehicle traveled through a red light at a high rate of speed, clipping a truck that was making a left turn. The impact sent Terrence's car out of control, colliding with a street light pole and crashing into a block wall on the side of the street. Paramedics rushed to the scene and transported Terrence to Northridge Hospital Medical Center. Tragically, due to severe traumatic injuries, he was pronounced dead shortly after arrival. He was just 19 years old. The news hit the sports community like a lightning bolt. B.J. Boston, who was driving behind Terrence and witnessed the aftermath, was absolutely left devastated. Within hours, tears flowed across the entire basketball world. The passing of Terrence Clarke left a void so deep that it transcended rivalries, college programs, and NBA teams. Kentucky head coach John Calipari, visible distraught, released an emotional statement. He said, "I am gutted and sick today. A young person who we all love has lost his life far too early, one with all of his dreams and aspirations ahead of him. Terrence Clarke was a beautiful kid, someone who owned the room with his personality, his smile, and his joy." LeBron James said that to rest in paradise, nephew, #TMC. Jaylen Brown called for the NBA to ensure Terrence was drafted. Donovan Mitchell, Bam Adebayo, and Trae Young paid court tributes, and the Boston Celtics held a moment of silence at TD Garden. In Boston, the grief was overwhelming. Jaylen Brown immediately took to social media and news outlets publicly advocating for the NBA to honor Terrence on draft night. TD Garden held an emotional moment of silence. Terrence wasn't just a former player or a prospect. He was a beloved son, a brother to his siblings, and a beacon of hope for young kids growing up in the Boston area. On July 29, 2021, Adam Silver and the NBA League office delivered a moment of grace that will forever stand as one of the most emotional moments in sports history. With 14 picks down in the first round of the 2021 NBA Draft, Adam Silver stepped to the podium.
It is my honor to now announce that with the next pick in the 2021 NBA Draft, the NBA selects Terrence Clarke from the University of Kentucky.
As Terrence's name was called, his mother, Osmond Clarke, along with his sister Tiana and brother Gavin, walked up the stairs to the stage. They wore official NBA draft caps, wiping tears from their eyes as Adam Silver embraced them. Osmond mouthed the words, "Thank you," to the entire arena as 18,000 fans rose to their feet in a unified standing ovation. Terrence Clarke became an official member of the 2021 NBA draft class, joining Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green, Evan Mobley, and Scottie Barnes. His dream was fulfilled. The story of Terrence Clarke didn't end on draft night in 2021. His legacy continues to ripple through the NBA every single season. In February 2024, during the NBA Slam Dunk Contest on All-Star Weekend, Boston Celtics superstar Jaylen Brown stepped onto the court wearing an authentic high school number 5 Brewster Academy jersey. Before taking off for his dunk, Jaylen unzipped his warm-up jacket, revealed Terrence's jersey to millions of viewers worldwide, pointed to the sky, and performed a windmill dunk, honoring his younger brother on basketball's biggest stage. Terrence Clarke was only on this earth for 19 years, 7 months, and 16 days. He never got to play a minute in an official NBA game, but true legacy isn't measured solely in career points, championship rings, or all-star appearances. It is measured in the hearts you touch, the lives you inspire, and the love that you leave behind. Terrence showed every kid in Boston that no matter where you come from, your dreams are valid, achievable, and worth fighting for every single day. I want to hear from you guys in the comment section below. Where were you when you heard the news about Terrence Clarke, or when Adam Silver called his name on draft night? Rest in peace to Terrence Clarke, who will forever be 19. Drop your tributes and thoughts below. Make sure to smash the like button, and don't forget to subscribe when notifications turned on, because it would mean the world to me, as these videos take a very long time to produce and I upload every single day. But other than that, I appreciate every single one of you for watching the video and watching the channel. But that's going to do it for this video.